All right, fellas. If you were with me last week, if you watched last week's video, I introduced a quick framework for personal growth. And in that, I mentioned three primary things that you want to look at for a goal for an area of your life that you want to improve in. And I shared that mine were related to my current weight and some things with golf. My primarily my club head swing speed for my driver and my average carry distance. And I told you I would update you weekly. It is currently January 10th, and I'm going to get ready to watch a Red Wings game here tonight. I'm in Michigan, and I'm a hockey fan, so therefore Red Wings fan. Maybe it's not a given, but it feels like a given to me. So, so what I did, if you recall, the three variables, the three things that we want to do when we start a new goal. The first thing was assess where you're at right now. I gave some of that stuff and aim for where you want to go, then advance toward your targets. So today, my goal is to share with you how I've advanced towards my targets. Um, I have some slides, some Google stuff up here on my top screen above me. I'm trying a little bit different setup here this week, see if it helps me out a little bit. So my goal or my target weight really is 195 pounds. My weigh my weigh-in last week for my first weigh-in on January 3rd was 222 and a half pounds. And I'm trying to lose a pound and a half per week. And right now I'm at 221.2 pounds. So almost got to that goal marker. I did have a pretty good week when it comes to my mobility training. I've done that every single morning. I've done the strength training every day. I had a couple of days where I had to kind of modify it a little bit, but I was still able to do the things that I was wanting to do and got my workouts in. So I've been consistent there. Not doing as well as I'd like to when it comes to tracking the calories. I kind of suspected that'd be a thing because I have to start that habit. I'm doing it at least a couple times a day, but I'm not quite getting every meal. Sometimes I'm forgetting, but doing okay with the diet, I think generally, but could be doing better. Otherwise, I probably would have got at least that full pound and a half. So, but anyways, 221.2, so lost 1.3 pounds there. So feel pretty good about that for progress for the first week. Then with my swing speed, I worked on that. Had a couple of buddies come over and go out to the golf garage, and I'm currently using the Awesome Golf app. Some of you might be familiar with that. I'm using that to measure my swing speed and my distances, all that. And I wasn't trusting it at first because my distances and everything were shorter than I expected them to be. Turns out, no, that's just kind of where I'm at. So a little bit of humility there in that moment. So, but that's all right. We'll get there. My my swing speed that I mentioned last week was 86 miles per hour. I don't have a great record of that. It's not as good of a record as I'd like, but I know I was right around 86 miles per hour. This week, actually earlier today, I went out and I took lots of swings with like 7 iron and 8 iron, and then with my driver. Ended up taking 30 swings total with the driver. Not all of them were like sweet speed swings, I wouldn't call them, but my average swing speed was 87.8 miles per hour, which is higher than I wanted to be. Like I wanted to be at 86 and a half. I was going for a mile and a half per hour more per week. I don't know how that's going to go. I'm very curious on that one. My max speed was like 91.7 or something like that. And so what I did this week, I have a Cobra Dark Speed driver, and I took 10 swings each at 9.5 degree setting, a 10.5 degree setting, and 11.5 degree setting. But the way that Awesome Golf Report said it, I wasn't super clear as to actually. It looked like the order was backwards, so I didn't trust that data to figure out which setting was best. So I'll keep playing with that to dial in for the yardages and stuff like that. Anyways, 87.8 on the swing speed, and then my driver distance. This is where some of the technique is a problem because my speed is doing okay. My carry, that sort of thing, not doing quite as well as I would like it to be. So my target carry is 201.5 yards this week, and my carry average was 181.5. Maybe next week, maybe I'll play with sharing my screen a little bit more and showing some of the awesome golf data and see if anyone has thoughts on that based on what I'm doing. If you know how to look at that data and give thoughts on that, I'd be happy to hear any more thoughts on it. My max carry though today was 212.7 yards, 212.7 yards. The swing speed for that was 91.3 miles per hour. The ball speed was 132.9 miles per hour and a smash factor of 1.46. So overall, that was a pretty good swing. So I just need to repeat that a lot more often. So, anyways, that's the current update for my goals and for my aspirations. I will be sharing some other videos regarding what I really want to do outside of just the golf stuff and what I want to share for primarily for men is we really just try to live the life that I believe that we're called to live really as men. So, but I just wanted to give an update. So that's the update for now, and I'll keep you posted, like I said, every week, and I'll keep marching towards my goals and sharing the progress. And I sure hope you're willing to follow along. And if you have thoughts on some of these things I'm doing, if you can add value to me in that regard, I'd appreciate that. And hopefully, we can kind of that goes both ways. So thank you so much for your time, and enjoy the rest of your week.